another NASDAQ listed pharmaceutical penny stock that went on a disgusting run up yesterday. Yes, my friends, what is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove that fact. And today we're going to be speaking about a company called Jaguar Health Inc. It's a penny stock that went up over 100%, so you already know it's in the pharmaceutical industry. You can see here, if I go over to this awesome website, allpennystocks.com, it was the third most popular NASDAQ listed penny stock yesterday, right behind Bionanogenomics, BNGO. Of course, they're the most popular in the whole world right now. And then check Cap Limited. Seems like every pharmaceutical related penny stock you touch just turns to gold these days, my friends. So these guys got on a lot of people's radars back on December 23rd when they came out with this press release, okay? They signed a second agreement for $6 million non-dilutive financing transaction involving the sale of royalty rights related to future Mytesi and Leclimer revenue streams, okay? These guys are a wholly owned subsidiary of Napo Pharmaceuticals, just so you guys are aware. They find new ways and novel plant-based medicine to treat gastrointestinal disorders, thus the pharma aspect of things. So today we're going to speak about them. We'll go through the recent price action, we'll go through the investor presentation, we'll speak a little bit what they actually do, and I'll let you guys know whether or not I think they are still potentially a buy at the current price, even after this very substantial run-up.
You are already too late. Ha ha ha.
Shut up, you bum. That one was for a few of the Discord members. So right before we do get into the video, my friends, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button for another juicy penny stock video? You guys seem to be enjoying them. Drop me a comment down below. I'm interested. How many of you guys got in these yesterday? How many of you are already up 100%? And please, my friend, if you aren't new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button. We're working hard this year, baby. We're going to make a lot of money. If you are interested in joining that private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, my friends. We make a lot of money in there. We're speaking about all of the hot penny stocks. I'm sure a few of the guys were in these guys since yesterday. A lot of them were in BNGO below $1. A lot got into check yesterday. We called OEG nearly perfectly within 3 pennies at the top. We're making a lot of money, baby. So why have they been getting attention? Why have they been going up? Okay, so the rally in the stock was triggered by a major announcement from the company back on December 23rd. That's what I spoke about a second ago. They announced that it signed a deal by way of which it sold its royalty interest in Mytesi for as much as $6 million, okay? The money received by the company is going to be used for taking care of regulatory issues with regards to the products that Jaguar Health has in its pipeline. Last October, the company did a similar transaction for the exact same amount of money as well. So like most pharma-related companies, they actually do quite a few different things. So post-acute Roni syndrome, a collection of chronic symptoms persisting in Roni-recovered patients. So this refers to patients infected with the virus, okay, who suffer with symptoms which may include gastrointestinal distress, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, pain. I think you guys know what they are. Fatigue, brain fog, forgetfulness, a lot of things. This emerging syndrome is understay around the world. There seems to be a vast whole body inflammation, okay? And the theory is their immune systems continue to overreact even though the infection has passed. And it's predominant in younger patients and those with mild or asymptomatic disease. So inflammation in the GI tract often manifests as diarrhea. You learn a lot looking at the penny stocks, I've realised, my friends. I should have just started investing when I was in secondary school. I would have passed science with flying colours. So it's an observable symptom that can provide for early diagnosis. Early diagnosis of chronic Roni could prevent the burden of long-term chronic illness, and symptomatic relief is important for patient comfort, dignity, and reduction in potential contagion from watery stools. So this is the product right here, Mytesi, okay? Its relevance to inflammatory diarrhea. So it typically affects long-term HIV survivors for which they may be prescribed this. It is FDA approved currently for symptomatic relief of non-infectious diarrhea in adults with HIV who are on antiretroviral therapy as it is. Now, a few interesting things, okay? Their pipeline within a product. The product, Mytesi. You will see a lot of these are in phase 1, some in phase 2, phase 3, and then this first one is approved in the US. That's what we just spoke in regards to HIV. Then they're also looking at cancer therapy related diarrhea, supportive care for IBD. That makes a whole lot of sense with what they're doing. IBS, okay, idiopathic and functional diarrhea, and then inflammatory diarrhea. And this is to be studied in chronic Roni, and this is for the EU. So Dr. Paul Whittaker, okay, says this is tip of the iceberg. Recurring fevers, persistent constipation or diarrhea, intense bouts of fatigue, debilitating brain fog, and vivid hallucinations. Some people who catch the Roni experience symptoms like these for months on end, and we're still learning why that is. So this could potentially be the fix, my friends. So the target population in Europe could exceed over 25 million people and more than 100 million people worldwide, and I don't see why it couldn't even be bigger numbers. So over 25% of the UK likely already had the Roni, and a large portion of those could potentially benefit from this product. And nearly 1/3 of Roni sufferers, dubbed long haulers, may experience similar long-lasting effects. Now we said these guys are a wholly owned subsidiary of Napo, and there is a proposed merger of Napo European, okay, into a SPAC. Napo EU is to have exclusive license rights to develop and commercialise Mytesi in European territory for HIV and inflammatory diarrhea indications, what we've spoken about. Their obligation is to conduct clinical trials to support registration in Europe territory for inflammatory diarrhea. And JAGX application is to provide business and scientific leadership service agreement as necessary with JAGX staff and management. So Napo could be entering an agreement with a SPAC. Now a little bit about how this product works, and keep in mind it already is out there working today. A lot of you guys may have been aware of this product before. It's a non-opioid, which is important, that works differently from other treatments for diarrhea. It's about water flow. It normalizes water flow in the GI tract. It acts locally in the GI tract, whereas most other medicines work by slowing down your GI tract. And it's proven performance, okay? So adults living with HIV and take ART, what we spoke about earlier on. Week 20 on Mytesi, okay? 89% patients with a decrease, 83% with at least a 50%, 72% with at least a 75% decrease, and 56% with a 100% decrease. What I do think could be a potential short-term catalyst is the fact they are already FDA approved for symptomatic relief of non-infectious diarrhea in adults with HIV, as we've said. It may well be easier to get it approved by the FDA for similar people, and it's already a proven product. Now, some of the numbers, okay? Q3 2020, net sales represent 280% of Q3 2019 net sales, an increase of approximately $1.8 million quarter over quarter. That's juicy growth. Gross sales 332% up year over year. The average of the total number of Mytesi bottles sold in Q2 and Q3 2020 represents 151% of the number sold in Q1 2020. So this year they're growing as well, quickly. So we have an FDA approved product and they're growing very quickly. That's exciting. I can see why people are getting behind these ones. Now, phase 2, okay, is cancer therapy related diarrhea. So there's 14 million new cases of cancer diagnosed worldwide every year, and 4 million people are receiving chemotherapy. And chemotherapy-induced diarrhea is in about 50 to 80% of treated patients, my friends. This is phase 2. This is what we could see, you know, opening up to an even bigger market down the line. When? We're not exactly sure of just yet, my friends. I see the excitement. It's a penny stock. It had a very nice run-up, but it's still quite cheap, and the market cap is still quite small compared to some of the other penny stocks that have had a huge run up. I mean, BNGO in particular is over $1 billion pre-market today. Now, of course, it is still a penny stock. It does still carry considerable risk. It could drop however much percent it wants to today. I know right now it does genuinely seem like every single pharma penny stock that anybody speaks about on YouTube is going up 100% a day. That's not the case, and it won't happen with them all, my friends. So just do be careful. Don't ever invest too much money into these penny stocks, and understand the risks. But anyway, guys, that is it for my video on JAGX. A nice quick one just to let you guys know what I'm seeing and what I think about this company. Honestly, I do like what I'm seeing. If you enjoyed the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friend, subscribe if you're new around here. Also, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, that's the first link in the description, my friends. You get my full buy and sell alerts. You join a community of over 700 investors. We have a penny stock channel where we speak about JAGX, Check, BNGO, OEG, everything you can think of. We speak about them there before they get to YouTube. And if you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's a second link in the description, my friends. You have to sign up, deposit $100. It's easy money, baby. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'll see you in another video very soon. Peace.